me loyal, got to be spoiled. Ooh, put me up high, this is my hive. See me shine, shine, glitter like a diamond, leave you blind, that's how I get back in line. What's yours is mine, can't tell me nothing. I'm the finest.
Hey friends, welcome back to Girl Talk Unfiltered. Just for fun, at the start of every show, I'll reveal something about me in a segment called About the Host. Damn, talk about being vulnerable. Okay, here goes. About the host. My birthday is March 19th, which makes me a Pisces, and I'm a true Pisces. For those of you that know astrology, my sun, moon, and stellium is in Pisces, and my rising sign is in Cancer. That makes me a total and complete empath. I can feel other people's emotions, feelings, and energy without them saying a word. I just automatically know who's feeling sad, who's having a rough day, who's happy, confused, or angry. Sometimes feeling all this energy can leave me feeling emotionally drained, and sometimes it's very overwhelming. I also have the ability to put myself in the other person's shoes and view things from their perspective. Second thing about me, I'm spiritual, not religious. Religious means you believe in one thing taught by one group, such as being a Christian, and depending on whose version you like better, Baptist, Protestant, Catholic, etc., that's the God you follow. Being spiritual means that I believe in a higher power that resides in and over all of our lives and in the lives of all living things, regardless of what you call it. And yes, I do believe in God. Before I get people contacting me, emailing me, saying that I said I didn't believe in God, because I do. But I believe in God on a spiritual level, meaning I can worship anywhere, any place, and in any way that is pleasing to my own personal journey. But I also believe in the universe as its own separate power that sometimes works in conjunction with God. When the universe and God work together, I call the two of them spirit. So if you ever hear me mention spirit told me, I'm saying that God and the universe teamed up and they both gave me the message. Sometimes the universe works alone because God grants everyone free will. So God gives you a choice. The universe is more like, hey, it's my way or the highway. The universe doesn't give you a choice. The universe just acts on your behalf whether you want it to or not. I believe in astrology. A person's sign or birth chart carries a lot of influence in how they act. I believe in metaphysics, such as the law of attraction. I believe in the unseen world, spirits, good and bad, angels, demons. I even believe in other intelligent life forms. Our solar system is huge, so why would we think that we are the only form of intelligent life out there? I believe that good triumphs over evil eventually. I believe in karma, and I believe that love is the most powerful force in the universe. Enough about me. Back to the show. Today's show is all about the friendships that fade, grieving people who are still alive. So let me ask you this. Have you ever looked through old photos, seen someone who used to be your everything and thought, wow, we don't even talk anymore? That's what we're diving into today. The friendships that fade, the ones that don't end with a big blowout fight or betrayal. No, you slept with my boyfriend kind of energy. They just slip away. And honestly, that kind of loss can be harder than a breakup, because how do you grieve someone who's still alive, who you might still follow on Instagram, who you could text, but somehow don't? Let's be real for a second. We have language for heartbreak when it's romantic. We've got songs, movies, and ice cream flavors dedicated to it. But when a friendship ends, especially quietly, nobody gives you a manual. No one says, hey, here's how to grieve a person who's still alive. And that grief, it can cut deep, sometimes deeper than a breakup, because your ex-best friend knows things about you no partner ever did. They saw the unfiltered you, and now they're gone. So today, I want to talk about why friendships fade, why it hurts so much, and how we can actually cope with it without pretending it doesn't matter, because it does matter. Segment 1. Why friendships fade. Let's start with the why. Friendships fade for all kinds of reasons. Sometimes it's dramatic, but most of the time, it's not. It's just life doing what life does. The 4 most common reasons friendships fade. Number 1, geography and logistics. Let's try that again. Geography and logistics. People move, jobs shift, time zones mess things up. Suddenly, you're texting across oceans instead of across a couch. And no matter how much you swear distance won't matter, sometimes it does. Reason number 2, different life stages. One of you gets married, one stays single. One has kids, the other is building a career. Suddenly, your daily realities don't match anymore. There's research to back this up. Robin Dunbar, the Oxford anthropologist, found that we really only have the energy or mental capacity for about 5 close friendships at once. When a new baby, new job, or new partner comes in, someone else naturally moves further out the circle. Reason number 3, energy mismatch. Sometimes it's growth. You're changing, they're staying the same, or vice versa. And you can feel it in conversations. What used to flow, now it just feels like work. Reason number 4, neglect. This is a sneaky one. Nobody fights. Nobody betrays. You keep saying, let's catch up soon, but you just stop showing up, and soon never comes. It's like that gym membership you swear you'll use. You keep meaning to, but suddenly it's been a year, and all you've done is pay $40 a month to avoid feeling guilty driving past Planet Fitness on your way to Dairy Queen. So guys, think about one friendship in your life that quietly faded. What category does it fall into? Distance, life stage, growth, neglect, or maybe a mix of all 4? Segment 2, the unique grief of losing a friend. Now here's why it hurts so damn much. With romantic breakups, society hands you a script. You cry, you vent, you binge rom-coms. Your friends rally around you with wine and memes. Friendship breakups, people look at you like, why are you so upset? Just make a new friend. But here's the truth. Friendship breakups can hurt as much, sometimes more, than romantic ones. A 2015 study in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that people report just as much distress after friendship losses as they do after romantic ones, sometimes even more. The reason why is because the grief isn't validated by anyone else. So, a personal story. I had a friend who was basically my other half, ride or die. We talked every day. We had our inside jokes. She knew things about me my own family didn't know. And then life shifted. She got busy. I got busy. Text slowed down until one day I realized I hadn't spoken to her in months. And the silence wasn't angry. It was just empty. That grief. It felt like mourning a ghost. But she wasn't dead. She was alive, posting brunch pics, tagging new friends as my person. And I was left wondering if I had imagined the depth of what we had. I mean, were we really even friends? And honestly, Instagram makes it worse. There's nothing like watching your ex-best friend recreate your inside jokes with someone else. Like, excuse me? We invented pancake o'clock. How dare you?
Aww.
So guys, when you think of a faded friendship, ask yourself, what exactly are you grieving? Is it the person, the version of you they knew, or just the season of life you shared together? Segment 3, how to cope when friendships fade. So what do we actually do with this kind of grief? Well, for starters, we need to acknowledge that it is grief. Say the words, I'm grieving a friend. It sounds dramatic, but it's true. And naming it makes it real. Secondly, celebrate what it was. Not every friendship is forever. Some are seasonal, but seasonal does not mean meaningless. Try this. Write them a thank you letter you'll never send. Honor the version of yourself you got to be when you were with them. Accept the new version. Sometimes it's not all or nothing. Maybe they're not your ride or die anymore, but maybe they're your occasional birthday text and holiday drink friend. That's okay. Adjust expectations so you're not constantly disappointed. Make space for new friendships. Remember Dunbar's research? Only about 5 close slots at a time. When one fades, it doesn't mean you're empty. It means there's space for something new. And that's not betrayal. That's life making room. Think of friendships like apps on your phone. Some are permanent. Your maps, your camera, some are temporary. You downloaded Candy Crush once, got stuck on level 12, and never played it again. Both kinds served a purpose. So, reflect. Which friendship in your past deserves celebration instead of resentment? And where might you have room for someone new, even if it feels scary to admit it? Another personal story. I've been living here in Texas for, I think this is my 11th year. And for me, Texas is a very hard place to make friends. Oh my God. I have no ride or dies, no close friendships that I can spill my heart out to. Nobody to tell my secrets to. I mean, I even went on an app for friends and met 2 very nice women, but they were more work than having a man. I did all the texting, calling, and setting up meetings. It was so much work. And the 2 women, I met each one of them separately and had to go through just as much trouble to finally meet up with each one of them separately. And the 3 of us never ever did get a chance to meet up. And finally, I just gave up. I mean, why should I be working this hard to be in a friendship with another chick? I don't even want to work that hard to be in a relationship with a man. So, call to action. If you think we can vibe and you are capable of having deep, meaningful conversations, you love drinking tequila, and you live in Houston, and you like to have fun, hey, hit me up. I am very open to friendships. I want to leave you with this. Just because a friendship faded doesn't mean it failed. Some people are meant to walk with us for a lifetime. Some are meant to walk with us for a chapter. Both are valid. Those friendships mattered. They shaped us. They taught us things about who we are, what we need, how we love. And even if they're gone now, they live on in the way we laugh, the stories we tell, the person we've become. So if you're grieving a friend who's still alive, let yourself grieve. Let yourself remember, but also let yourself be open to what's ahead, because endings don't erase the story. They just give you space to write a new one. Thank you for sitting in this with me today. I know friendship grief isn't easy to talk about, but I think it's one of the most universal, unspoken pains we carry. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Leave a review, subscribe, all the usual podcast love. And I want to hear from you. What friendships have you grieved? How did you cope? DM me, send a voice note, or email me. I might even share some of your stories anonymously in a future episode. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Faded friendships don't mean failed. They meant something, and they always will.
If you want to become a sponsor of this podcast, send us an email, download, and/or subscribe, like or follow us on social media, on our Facebook and YouTube pages formed to have your comments read on the show. To be on our email list, go to our Facebook or YouTube page and fill out the form. Form your own Girl Talk group. Everyone needs a shoulder or an ear. Merch coming soon, mugs, t-shirts, and a few surprises.